Ever wonder how billionaires seem to make money even when markets crash? While everyone else is losing their shirts, guys like Ray Dalio and Ken Griffin are somehow getting richer. The truth is, they're not gambling at all. They've cracked a code that most people don't even know exists. So, what's the real secret? Well, it's not gambling at all. Top hedge funds have turned investing into applied mathematics. While regular investors buy and hope, billionaires use algorithms that process millions of data points every second. Here's how they actually do it. First, they've hired physicists and mathematicians from MIT and Stanford, paying them millions to build predictive models. These aren't Wall Street bros making gut decisions. These are NASA-level scientists treating markets like physics problems. Second, they've mastered risk management through something called hedging. When they buy a stock, they simultaneously make bets that protect them if they're wrong. It's like playing poker, where you can see everyone else's cards and also control half the deck. Third, they have massive infrastructure advantages. While you're trading on your phone with second delays, they've built fiber optic connections directly to exchanges. Some funds pay $300 million just to locate their servers a few feet closer to trading computers, because being faster by microseconds means millions in profits. But here's the real kicker. They use leverage to multiply everything. If they have $1 billion from investors, they'll borrow another $4 billion from banks. When their investments go up 2%, they're not making 2% on $1 billion. They're making 2% on $5 billion, turning it into a 10% return for investors. So the next time someone tells you investing is gambling, remember, that's only true if you don't have billions, teams of scientists, and direct connections to Wall Street's infrastructure. For billionaires, it's not gambling at all. It's applied mathematics with a very profitable outcome. The information war. But there's another layer most people never see: the information game. While you're reading yesterday's news on your phone, hedge funds are buying satellite images to count cars in Walmart parking lots before earnings reports. They're tracking corporate jet movements to predict merger announcements weeks in advance. Renaissance Technologies, one of the most secretive hedge funds, reportedly analyzes everything from weather patterns to social media sentiment. They've figured out that when people tweet more negative words about a company, the stock usually drops within 48 hours. When shipping containers sit longer at ports, it signals supply chain problems before they hit the news. Here's the crazy part. They're not just collecting this data. They're combining thousands of these signals through machine learning. Their computers can spot patterns that would take human analysts years to discover. It's like having a crystal ball, except instead of magic, it's pure computational power processing the digital exhaust of the entire global economy. The regulatory loophole game. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Remember how we said they're playing by different rules? Well, that's literally true. While regular investors are protected by SEC regulations that limit what they can do, hedge funds operate in what's called the accredited investor space. This means they can do things that would be illegal for normal people. They can short sell during market crashes when retail investors are restricted. They can trade on margin ratios that would bankrupt individual investors. They can even create synthetic positions that don't technically exist, but still generate real profits. The psychology of certainty. But perhaps the most important secret is psychological. Billionaire hedge fund managers don't think like regular investors at all. While most people invest based on hope and fear, these guys operate from a place of statistical certainty. Regular investors make emotional decisions and then try to justify them with logic. Billionaire fund managers make mathematical decisions and then execute them with machine-like precision. They've essentially turned investing into a science where emotions are eliminated and outcomes become predictable. The result? While the average investor loses money trying to time the market, these mathematical machines generate consistent returns year after year, regardless of whether markets go up or down. They're not gambling. They're operating sophisticated money-printing algorithms that most people mistake for luck.